that, you know, I
Yeah,
thought
yeah,
that
you don't want to
this
get.
it had so much aura to it, but if anything goes wrong, I look like a tool.
You
And
don't want
at
to get
least I'm playing
fired
it.
after getting
Yeah.
hired. Yeah, I get it. I get
Yeah.
it.
You know, would it be a cool speed run?
Oh, that would have been, yeah, just the day after. Okay, M80 on defense. Oh, M80 on defense, AK on attack, and my. Where's my epic pen? I'm lost already. You been watching much of this?
Honestly, not that much. Like I've been pretty busy with things. So
Not see much of this Dante kid.
he's just really good, right?
Yeah, you're in for a treat, man.
What's your time right now?
I'm on Twitch, so it's 111, 110, 19.
I'll pause it for 1 second. I'm on 1654.
That is lovely from M80.
I think we're about equal now.
Be in trouble. And the smoke gets a clean duel, but loses it out. Dante comes in. And now it's all in Koala backside. He's got the sheriff, and here's that individual.
Wait, was there an echo?
Sabando, who's really
Look at the
on
stream
my
open
end.
twice.
deep into this tournament. Just
had a
exposing
little-
other areas
had a
of the
double
map,
kill.
keeping M80 on their toes, but they're making the right call. Look at this
720p. Chat. Give it a little refresh. Don't know what's going on.
So it's the VCT Ascension of like young teams, right? The guys that got knocked out yesterday, they were super young, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shame.
Still good though. Like this tournament's so open, bro.
Yeah, I mean, M80 went like flawless into the playoffs, correct? And then they
Yeah.
just lost.
Yeah, they got 2-0 pretty early on.
Yeah.
Just when it mattered.
The spike in with 5 seconds left. Koala can't do a thing.
He's low. One shot, though, is all he needs against someone like Nico Machine, but he's not been given the line. We're gonna have a double up here in heaven for M80. They're smoked out on Link. We have Adverso tucked there anyway. Sabanda's able to find one. That 3 for him on this pistol. Nismo at least gets involved. Now the 1v2. Recon has to be cleared.
I mean,
Time is
that's
short. Nismo
pretty much
sees the player
impossible.
below him. But Nico is
I would
ready
win
to
it.
take the fight. 46 for Nismo. He needs to
Oh.
play off this fault line.
Oh, he has to
and
jump
gets
on the
his
box
one.
now.
Adverso, though, a hard
He's
Honestly-
2 to
2
get
if he
past
misses the
best
job.
of times.
Yeah, if he killed him and then dropped down.
A great
Dude, I
adjustment
I
late
still
in the
remember that
round.
from the
Gives him
first
a
ever
pistol.
NIP game.
And you just can't get past
I think it was
them in a
Bonka.
situation like that, trying to
Can't remember
get
who
out
it was.
of
It might have been
defense
Bonka.
advantage is
YouTube
just
pin?
going to be impossible, and somehow
Little,
Nismo even made that look close.
A little bit low hanging fruit as
There
well,
was
I
a
think, with
great
that one.
rotation from
YouTube is
M80 in that
pants.
3 versus 4 to get to see, but All Knights with just enough time to slip away and maneuver back to the free site elsewhere.
Guys can't handle the
Already an
720p.
explosive first round
The
with
people that are
a few
720p, maybe try
fantastic
YouTube at the moment. I guess
micro
that's
plays
working
from
fine.
either side.
Because there seems to be a lot of you.
A great start.
I promise it's not in my end.
For All Knights, M80, they're showing us they are willing to throw down on this map, but you can see it is just so big.
1080p
Their
for me,
resources
chat, on Twitch.
Stretched so thin on a round like that. Xander at A-Long was smoking Garage.
Can't
He
argue with
wasn't
that.
ready for the push up towards him at all.
I'm trolling, it's
Teach Off is going to
720.
cheat his
Wait,
way up.
wait, actually?
Yes.
M80
Wait, my
offers a
stream,
lot of
really?
this map control
Yeah, it's
away.
on
Why?
Twitch. It's I don't know,
Catch,
bro.
but This is the
It's,
ghost player.
You just watch it on your
They
phone.
nerfed me.
Big man.
Yeah.
You've got to get
You're like,
up
you
early in
became
the
too
morning to
powerful,
get
you
the
know?
guy. Now
Whoa.
face down by 3.
How's this guy just walked up? I like this hand with the Antico,
Walking
real
away
nice.
with 10 HP, with the
Yeah,
ghost
like
in hand.
classic Cypher
Such a
drone,
low
right?
economy
Yeah.
play for Team
Instead of
Solid.
with the
He's off.
fucking
And
heretics
it is
don't load
typical
this
to see
type
on these
speed.
second round buys, you just
Boy.
leave your lurking player.
Yeah, I like it.
Typically that Cypher with
Nylock,
Ghost,
thank you
they're
with the
fine
Prime. Appreciate
to
the
take
3
some
months, bro.
fights if they lose it, that's
Thank you for
okay.
sending that
Less
also, dude.
typical, though, is winning a 1v3
Can't chat on
alone the A
YouTube.
side.
They're friendly there.
Ghost. Just quietly. And that's All Night here. Facing down what is likely going to be a flawless here.
What
It
ult are
does
they
appear
close
that
to?
instead of
Nothing
perishing
really.
despite,
Spread
Nismo
out.
hopes to catch people on the exit. Bold strategy, I'll say that much. Playing maybe too far back to even see any of it.
It's Stealth. Hello, mate. How we doing?
Gonna give them some time to discuss
So,
here.
I have a
Nothing
question.
overly
Go on.
complex
Would
in this
you
round from All
ideally,
Knights.
right, have a strong
Successful
ult
foray
and use
up
it
A-Long
in
with
the
more
in
than
the
enough
bonus
net
round
will
or
be revealed
in the
here.
4th round?
At risk of
Bonus,
being
right,
rolled back
surely.
down, 46 has to face the music.
Yeah, I'm 5v5, right? There's no disadvantage, just straight
Like,
from the go.
let's just-
Nismo here.
You get a breach ult, you know?
With nothing
Would
but
you
that.
would you rather have it in,
Yeah,
like
I'm using it.
Does the
Yeah?
job
Okay.
for you.
Yeah, I'm using it. But I'm.
They don't know he's there. Okay,
Um,
not even acknowledging
Oh,
his
they
face.
did. He
Oh, that's
didn't
actually
kill him.
huge.
was justified.
No, that's smart.
Oh my
Yeah, that was smart.
I mean,
The bro nearly gave him a kill though.
Nico absolutely
Yeah, that's fine,
just
bro. He's like,
chuckling
but now
away
Nismo
2
doesn't
rounds
have
in,
money.
he lives
Yeah,
it,
what's
he
he gonna buy
lives
here?
out of his best.
No, I would always use the
tough,
ult,
man.
but I'm actually
That is
in for the
really
argument
tough.
against what I would do, because
Okay,
I think
somehow
it's.
All Knight's got-
I'm not saying it's
They
dumb
extracted
to
a lot
save
of
it, and
value
I'm
from that
not
round.
saying
I
you're
mean,
purposely losing the next
that's-
round, but securing the
that
round
is
after to
madness.
reset isn't the worst.
Time for a little bit of
Yeah,
reset.
it's
Time for
exactly
M80
that,
to
right?
give
Like
it
it's
their full
because
actual
honestly,
buy
if you
against
win
round that
bonus,
was
it kind
a
of counts
weapon
as 2
lost for All
to some
Knights,
degree, right? So
crossing
I would
into
argue
short
that
with
I
Cage
think that's just the
conceding
only
that
argument,
movement
really.
Yeah,
You just use it.
due to
if
that.
you
Yeah,
win it
yeah.
anyway.
M80.
but
I
I
wouldn't
do
use it in a 5v5.
They got nothing off the recon
Oh
either.
my
It's
God.
Messi.
Ah,
Does
that's
ever
it. That's
take
the
two
kid,
down
huh?
away and quickly All
That's
Knights
the
go
kid,
with
yeah.
it.
That's the guy you gotta look out
Just
for.
call him
Over this
Messi?
A site now, and M80
Or was he talking about like
continuing to
the state of the
remain
round?
spectators on Haven
I
so
mean,
far.
I'm not sure. Either works. The guy's sick
Just
though.
a try
like
re-clear where the players
Ronaldinho.
line up from M80. A big
They
mistake.
said the
They
breach
want to
damage
go
for the
this
after plant. We got
3
Omen
versus
flash for the
4,
after
spotted out
plant.
now as
Wait,
well.
where's our Omen all the way back here with Omen flash?
Slowed up here by the aftershock. Nico Machine's got more utility where that came from. In slides Dante, but Xander's going to be quicker to the punch.
Here comes the Omen flash.
Lining towards Hell. This is going to be the play that M80
Completely
try and
shuts
work
it down.
Dark
Have
cover
Recon
Paranoia,
Dart coming back as well.
Yeah, I feel they're gonna try
Also
combo.
Crossfire,
Good
yeah,
delay
it's
was
gonna
There
be
it is. These retakes
super
are
hard
going
to
to be
win.
difficult for M80 if they lose that site control.
Solid start, man.
I mean, it's just
Astra can't do that.
man advantage, but also just a
Astra
great
can't do that,
crossfire
it's
setup
true.
from All Knights and every M80 player trying to get out of just one smoke from the same angle. It's just not going to happen. But
So who would you say other than this like this Dante Deus kid, like
you know,
the Adverso guy? He was on
lack of
Leviathan, right?
fundamentals in that
Adverso was in
situation
Lev,
from
yeah.
M80 lining
He's
up.
been pretty decent.
that is tough
Honestly,
to watch.
their Omen's
That
been having
recon
some
in
big
lobby
runs.
wide is allowed
The
to actually
Sabando guy,
push fire. No
yeah.
one shoots it. So there's a
He's had some
cyber cage up, but
some
there's-
big impact.
I mean,
Not
there's
like the
plausibility
not
that
a
it's
crazy
just,
fragger, but just
yeah,
like
a fake
impact.
use of util.
Like
M80
it's
not
the
ready
next
for
kill
that.
decides something.
Stack coming
He's
up,
pretty good for
suicide
it.
them.
Yeah, it's like
My chat's
High
saying
impact
Nico
in
Machine.
there.
Retake
Nico
3
Machine is
versus
good.
Yeah,
4. It's
I haven't. Again,
through
I've
their
only
economy
watched
entirely, Sheriffs,
what would
whatever
it
they
be
can
now?
get, and
I've only watched
All Knights have barely lost any
a
players so
couple
far
of
in this
games from them.
game. Net. Great
just
shot
writing that
to
in
get
my
his
notepad quickly.
First kills so
Yeah,
far
okay.
in this game.
Fnatic,
And
Dante.
maybe M80 can
But I
flip
think
the
Dante
scripts
Deus,
here with
guys.
Nico
You heard it
around.
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
Again, this time they just concede all.
I mean, that name to me is like completely new as well, which
See
is
some action, but again,
cool.
Dante very,
Yeah.
very good on these entries so far. And
I'm not versed with like Latam at all.
Link, Bob's your uncle and M80 again have to retake the A sites.
And obviously the weapon.
What about on the side of M80? So obviously they have like players that are have been around.
Yeah.
Who's there?
Out
Like
of sorts
Nismo
so
dropped off a
far in
little bit, right?
terms
Because
of
I remember him
the
being
gunplay.
like one of statistically one of
Nismo,
the
I think gets nerfed if he doesn't play KO, because I think he's the best KO in the world.
best. Okay.
Like him and Cracks are always the two that I always think of.
Cover on that side.
Xander's been playing crazy good, and Koala
Yeah.
I feel is just crazy consistent. Yeah,
With the Marshal,
Xander's really stepped up. I mean, Xander's always been good, but I think he's like really stepping up.
M80 with a chance to get back in. A thrifty there though would have gone a long way.
Would have gone a very long way, and they play that situation fine. You know, Net gets that kill in short. Beautiful falls back. Him and BCG
You should pick up this duel. It's called Durka for Fnatic. Okay. Write that one down, I guess.
Allowing them to double face
No, it's
long.
already in the
But
notebook,
they
mate.
just
Okay.
Cannot continue to connect shots.
I feel like I just had a seizure mid-sentence there.
They're
Oh
hoping
no.
to at least retain that man advantage by getting one more or keeping things even, right? But just falling apart so early, such a monotonous looking M80 in terms of the fire.
For the chances of Sen Sander, yeah, everyone's been talking about that. Who knows, man? We gotta wait and see.
Just the honest gun duel.
I imagine there'll be
mean,
trials, but
well, I suppose it depends on your definition of honest when you're watching Neon's double slide around the map, but you know what I'm
can you ask Milan if he ever wants to head coach, or do you prefer playing assistant coach?
In this map to M80, the Jinchov push up goes to 3K off that.
I mean, I would like the head coach, maybe.
I think they got a little bit
But also,
bamboozled on that first
I would like to
gun
be
round
on a.
without getting info about
So
Lobby and
my
then
like
walking into a triple
priority
cycle
list
players.
is be on a
M80
good
are
team
struggling
rather than be on
to
a
read the intent
role
here for
that
all nights. Again, look,
I would maybe
hard on this map.
try.
It's a big map.
You
The
know,
U-tool doesn't
I
cover
want
well.
to be a head coach
You really
just
have
for
to,
the
have a
like. I
sixth
want to
sense about
try
where
it.
to
You know,
send that
Yeah,
info
yeah.
gain
not try it,
utility
but like I
for
feel like
to
it just
actually
makes
give you
sense
value.
at some point
Mm-hmm.
to
So far,
experiment
M80
with
have
that.
been behind constantly.
But obviously,
This
if
time,
you
not
have an
the case.
opportunity to
Guanu waits inside garage
go
and
to a
Dante
team like this, like I
sails
think
into the
be
Yeah,
an
yeah.
idiot not to take it.
It's it's
Glass
one of
cannon
those.
out of the
One of those
timeout
that you have
from
to.
Coach Happy.
I said it to you
Savannah
last
has
time. Like
inserted himself into
I had
C-Long
chats
just to
during the off
contain
season. I spoke
Yeah.
to basically all the orcs that you
Towards B,
can think
wanting
of.
to keep
Ooh, breach
that
damage to break the
split
turret.
option
That's sick.
in the round.
Pretty heavy investment though.
call.
It
Like,
is
I
a
feel
heavy
like
investment, yeah. Especially, I mean, for my books there, even though you're creating pressure B, you're not going B. Because I feel like the breach damage from Garage to stop the original tap on the spike is like what most people would do.
I mean, it creates pressure, but just as like what I don't like about like a breach stun omen combo, for example, is that it doesn't really create a lot of pressure because after 2 seconds you're like, yeah, guys, no one's following the breach stun. We just don't worry, it's not B. What the heck is this guy doing?
Bro didn't move. His team didn't tell him.
He cancelled the drone, and then he just stood still.
Now all nights
That's
are
silly.
priced into this.
I think his team didn't tell him, but then he tanked the first bit, and it like, yeah, I mean, he's just too late, basically.
A flanking position here. So it might just be a classic.
There was a stun on top. There might have been a stun on top.
Which is
Oh, that's actually if they did that, well played.
They look very comprehensive here when it comes to taking these fights.
This Cypher,
That's a great
respect
start.
to him,
Smoke
playing
Oh,
instant shot.
Holy.
Wants to play close, but BCJ gets the better
Whoa.
of him.
Oh, okay. Dude was on for an absolute clip there.
Koala finishes the
Was
job.
that 2 bullets?
And M80 get
Yeah,
on the
about to
board.
add him to the list.
Nicely done out
Yeah.
of the timeout.
He was already on the list.
Oh, okay, okay.
Obviously. Removing Dante from the field instantly is always going to make the attempts to take sight more difficult. So in this one, M80
You think the way M80 is struggling, can they win Ascension?
And like you said, those are the situations
I get the word
where M80
struggling. I think everyone's just these 4 teams are legit, man. I think out of all of the Ascensions I've watched so far, this is like the Ascension that I have the strongest opinion that they are the best tier 2 that I've watched so far.
4-on-4 retakes, situations like that compared to the field. That is
Did you watch China though?
Yeah, I've been watching China. Honestly, the last 2 teams that are there are pretty good.
Firepower.
This Rare Atom team is the one, though, I'm pretty sure. They just got 2 savants, man.
Maybe slightly overextended on that line, and now M80.
They got a it's pretty cool. They got a player that played in like beacons, like tier 3.
Yeah, no man.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Very least, though, Nismo does
He's from
have
Wales.
that Rolling Thunder. BCJ could deal
Is
some
he?
serious damage with the Odin.
It's
So
nice.
just intending on slowing things down with the paranoia when that ultimate is.
Yeah, he played in Polaris. Or
But he
like
d-
the thing to get into Polaris, right?
But the I mean, I don't know if you know, but does that team speak English?
Yeah, they all do.
But they communicate in English, or is he the only? Because he's the
No,
only
no,
one who speaks the-
like all of the 3 teams to the left, they all comment English. Bro, this kid is crazy. I feel like when I watch these good players on Neon, this slide, the slide accuracy has to be changed.
It's absolutely wild the amount of stuff that you can do with that agent right now.
He's just too good on it.
I feel like they need to, you know, what would be I think a good nerf if they give it like a longer wind-up time. You know what I mean? That you need to walk like a meter in order to slide,
Yeah.
or like
I'm-
more even. You know?
I'm down for that.
Because right now this guy literally sidestepped for like half a
One
second and is
sidestep
able to
slide.
slide all across the map. You know? Like look
Yeah.
at this, what he's about to do. Oh, he's not.
Yeah, but it just to swing out from it, yeah.
It's crazy.
So brutal.
I agree.
Look at this now. We have a big push up for M80. They're
So
really-
M80 win 1, they lose the
get close
next,
to
insta reset of their money. So they got a
Something
Stinger,
though.
2 classics. Obviously one of them's the Jet. Oh, we got a Ghost and a Sheriff. It is a rough start for M80. They rarely have good starts from what I
They
see.
have.
They also can't win pistol runs.
Yeah, also just saying.
Chat, has anyone got their pistol record? I think I've only seen them win 3
Of
pistols
course,
so
M80,
far.
They do know because.
You want? I can
the
pull it
majority
up
of
during
their
this event.
Forces
Yeah, go
are
for it.
over there.
Yeah.
I think it's 3
Falling back
out
from
of...
A, All Knights are really
the benefit
taking
of having
time
a
trying
data
to
nerd here, you know?
explore the map,
3 out of
watch for any of that aggression that could be
11
coming
or
out, try and
something.
counter it, absorb it, maybe find that first pick due to it, but it's not going to come around really clear, and drone broken before.
At least just playoffs since I've been watching. Maybe they were owning pistols at the beginning.
Breaking that turret, denying passive information gain for the defenders.
But also not giving enough time there for Xander to play off the turret's contact.
Group stage was a lot better for their pistols. Okay.
Now, the part of the map that M80 took control of early is being re-cleared by All Knights. They're actually selling a fake over at A. And it has
It's
led
38%. 3-5.
To wrap around through Garage. That's going to be an important part of the map for them here in the next few moments. We will have a plant down. Quantum needs to get value out of these knives, and he's looking for a chance to do so. Here comes the Hunter's Fury, though. This could be gainful indeed.
For the entire Ascension, they are on... Jesus. They are on 59%.
Okay, so it's pretty drastic considering what they normally get.
Like 59, that would put you in like top percentile of pistol round win rates.
This guy's giving it as well. Okay, we got a big buy round.
Two ultimates expended from M80, thrown straight into the bin, all for naught. As All Knights just in the least All Knights fashion play, the slowest round, just manipulating the rotates, breaking utility piece by piece, causing so much disarray.
That was, of course.
I mean, what value they've been able to extract from that?
You think Apex is better than these teams? I think they're pretty much on the same level. I would... Apex are pretty map dependent. So I think it would be like some maps they would win. Other maps I would definitely have the others winning. The weird thing is, like, this team especially, this AK team, they play so much different to pretty much every team in EMEA that it would probably catch Apex off. It's very fast what they do. It's very fast bursty.
They actually
and their hits are nice.
love to do it.
Like, people don't send it as much as this guy. We don't have many of these.
Haven't really gone for an explosive hit here yet. It looks like round 8 will
My
be the time.
YouTube stream
unguarded.
keeps like,
Just that alarm
I
bot to
keep
deal
speeding
with,
it up and then it just slows
Jitters.
down.
Much at all to do
Yeah,
with.
just
No,
jitters in between, or...
I mean, like I've been speeding it up and then I'm like on par with you and then I don't look at it for like 2 seconds and without realizing I'm like 10 seconds behind again.
Yeah, what the hell?
Weird. Super odd.
So it is going to be pretty hard for M80 to break this setup.
We got a smoke to block this, so we're gonna have a smoke from Xander go in, and we're gonna have an early ult, right? Early Sova ult. Okay, they got it half.
Dude, the neon to spray it in the postman is actually insane.
Oh, that's late. Oh, that is late, and they got the defuse. It's a giant round for M80. AK don't like that though. Like normally I speak about this a lot. Hard protocols over towards C. Omen still alive, play on site. Omen dead, go down long. And this is kind of why. I get that they have the Sova ult to play off site, but man, hey, I don't want to see that really. I think they did this a lot before when I watched them.
Both Sovas just not able to get the value they wanted from the ultimates. On back-to-back rounds now.
That is such an important one-way that Xander throws down to see long. It lets him get up there in a cubby. And then he's able to
I actually really liked what the neon did.
They were Killjoy ulted, yeah, but you gotta wrap and go garage. You gotta have a backup plan.
No, I meant like he popped his ult to just spray essentially, right?
Oh, okay, yeah, to try and...
He can literally go between those, like between the two left and right pings, and you're guaranteed to hit headshots with the rifle. You know, you can just run a gun it.
How is everyone
no spray
hitting
control
shots
needed,
like that? How is it happening? 2 times now, Koala has been scoped up on the angle and bested by an All Knights rifler.
They got killed. Chat, you guys are talking about a Killjoy ult when they got breach damage, shock dance, and Sova ult. Like that's on them to choose to go back here.
Not that he really had plans for that. Just a recon to check.
Oh.
That shock dance is a little too far forward.
Happens to the best of us, you know?
Yeah.
Not to me, but
sometimes the comms on it. Bro, he sees him, right?
The guy will not be shifted.
I don't think so. Oh, he did.
Dante trying to get active backside, causing a bit
that
of
agent is so busted right now, dude.
Push up because of it.
Neon?
So much pressure on the M80 players.
Yeah,
They can't
it's
even
super
think about
strong.
getting to the site
But when
right
you
now
got
because
someone
they have
strong
to
in it, man,
watch.
oh my god, it looks
5
insane.
o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9
It's
o'clock,
like being able to
12,
get out of
everywhere, man. They're in the
positions
walls.
like that as
Zero
well with
doesn't
like
know
an
where to
extra
look.
little bit of extra
Yeah.
little bit of speed.
Do you know what I would have
Zero
loved from
holding
M80
the
here?
opposite side. Fair
Like just
enough.
a straight up,
Gotta
we
make
know
the
we're playing
correction
these
more
guys,
quick enough.
get the Cypher out instead of the Killjoy.
We'll see Dante. Of course, never
I just think that the Cypher is the way to go against the
Gonna
Neon.
be corralled here, and that operator will be rested from his cold dead fingers.
Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back in like
7
one.
rounds
one
on his
bro.
attack
So good.
side.
Watching this right now, and if you were to draw a comparison between the All Knights we're seeing on this attack versus the All Knights we saw even just the other week in their first game, which was against M80, to how they were playing then, and then go back and look at how
That's
they were
man, that's so
playing
fine, bro. Take your
in
time.
LATAM a month and a half ago. The improvements from this team have just been monumental. This attack side is so dynamic.
Thinking you what they're doing when they picked this map? Oh yeah, they look way better on this map. It's attack sided though, so we can't get the full picture right now, but mate, they're looking like they're getting 9 here.
Really on a different level from where they just were. This is such an impressive way to start things off.
Oh my god, Dinchop is
Oh, and they
having an
call
incredible
everyone
map
back
so
to
far.
duel this.
Such
Dude, this
impactful
goes
kills.
down, there's just 4 people
And just
holding,
kind
that's
of
awesome.
gets up M80's good
a nice
utilistic
call.
early.
I mean, come on, man.
I mean,
Come on.
I respect it from M80. They're trying for this.
Nice calls,
But
yeah,
they
this
are
is good
getting
calls.
completely outdueled. Yes, obviously weaker weaponry this round.
They're
to
just
work
playing
with.
together heavy.
But even on those gun rounds, excuse me, just not have what it takes. And yeah, he's smoking here.
Dude, the Observer loves the jump scare.
He is having the time of his life, sitting there waiting for All Knights to push on to A. And this is a cooking if I've ever seen it.
Yeah, let's see what Net's got for
And
us.
speaking as well to sort of the comparison that I was drawing, you know, watching this team back in LATAM when they were going through qualifying and, you know, when they made it through but lost to Raider, they were the second seed.
He didn't want to take any chances on that one.
Individually,
Dude, this
coming
team's
into
really
this
good at this
tournament,
map.
I felt like, all right, this team, they could get some cheeky wins off the back of Dante being this unreal Neon player that is just going to be
If M80 lose Ascension, who do you think could be born into Tier
He's
1?
just
I would
so
imagine
good.
all of them would have trials, to be
And
honest.
then Adverso certainly was having his moments, was looking
Not
impressive.
saying they would get picked after the trials, but I think they
I'm
would all
blown
have
away
trials.
by how
And then see what
well-rounded
they
are right
how they
now.
interact with the
It's
team that they
just
got.
not at all what I
Depends
expected to
how
see
depends how
from
the
these
other
guys. It
NA
is
teams are cooking.
massively
You still got
impressive.
EG C9.
I felt in that LATAM final that Dinchop was actually by far the weakest player on All Knights. Not, I mean, he looks so drastically different at this point. At LAN, he's been great.
back.
It's not just been
Hello,
this
hello.
game, but in particular,
What did I miss?
the things that he's been able to do.
Oh, they were far.
Nothing too much. You saw a pretty cool mid reaction. Like they pushed C with 4, and instead of like insurrecting over towards A, they just brought everyone back. Had a cage and then just everyone just fire ranged it. Not like they weren't like panicked at the calls. They're just out here playing together.
While he's holding a line with an operator.
A
This just shouldn't be
clean team.
happening.
Yeah, they're a nice team. This is the one thing I wasn't expecting, because I kind of looked at the groups and I saw there's some close games, and I thought M80 would still like. Oh, obviously they're kind of fine with the 5-0. I didn't expect this level from the other teams. Like they just M80 just get outplayed.
Okay.
It's not like there's too much going wrong with some of the stuff.
You feel like they played too basic?
M80, I feel like they could. I feel like they've been antied a lot once it's come to playoffs. Yeah. They had an Icebox game where they play an Omen, and no joke, they just got antied mad. Every time there was an Omen smoke, they had a perfect thing to deal with it.
As All Knights come in, maybe.
So I think
start to get a feel for the flow.
I think they're starting to get antied a little bit.
But this will not be a
Yeah, I was speaking to a friend of mine who's way more intelligent when it comes to these things than me, and he was saying the exact same thing. He was like, he was basically waiting for M80 to falter, because they picked Icebox every game so far, and then their sunset looked pretty
He's had 4
abusable.
opportunities
So
for
that's kind
first
of what
kills so
happened
far
the
in
first
this
time in
game.
playoffs, I guess.
2 of them success,
Yeah,
2 of them failure.
that's pretty accurate from what I'm seeing. And like here, I think this again would have been a perfect chance to change it up, do a Cypher, especially if they've been getting anti like all this time. Like changing it up, I think will suit this team.
But against
I think it's underrated,
what All Knights are doing,
especially on a map that you're
it's
not expected to win.
pivotal that Koala Noob is able to find these
10
openings.
seconds left.
So he can get some wind in his sails, bit of confidence going, and maybe win back some of these defense rounds for M80, because they've only got one more to get.
Yeah, one more to get on a map where I do really typically respect the defensive play a lot.
3 is enough.
You know, Koala Noob is...
It honestly could be, but
if you look at the...
I think
3 is enough?
I mean, I've seen crazier things. I'm not saying I would feel confident with 3. I'm just saying I've seen enough Valorant to know that 3 can be enough.
I guess it's like their I mean, I feel like Jet is a more... Neon is surely a more attack-sided agent, no, on this map? Maybe, yeah.
I mean, honestly, the Neon for the retakes is really nice as well. Like, having that extra wall is pretty good. 3 was enough yesterday.
You guys did the wall from like C-Link over C, you know which one I mean?
Yeah, and separate the side in half.
Yeah, that was so cool, dude.
Yeah, we like the Neon a lot. Dude,
Yeah,
everyone remembers the Neon on this map being... Was it NRG or Optic? I can't remember. But they took all our stuff.
Victor.
They took all our stuff.
I
They used the
remember.
exact same comp. And everyone says that they were the first to do it. Yeah, the Neon stuff was pretty good. Man, we loved trying new agents back then. It was so fun. It was like the most fun, man. When a new agent just came in, we just randomly try it.
Really thorough from M80, knowing that someone would probably dive into that right corner.
It's the same. The funniest thing, example of that is when people talk about the Ascent comp on Split, you know?
Yeah,
the double duos one, which is fucking stolen from old Giants, like back in 2020.
Yeah.
2021 it was. People just like dubbed it the Ascent comp.
Yeah, it always happens. Like even the original like old school Icebox comp was stolen from like some tier 2. It might have been Giants as well.
The G2 one?
You know this when Sage was like first used, like as soon as Icebox came out. That might have been Giants as well, I can't remember.
At least the triple Senti, right?
Yeah.
That was, I think it was G2 and then Fnatic took it and they just ran away with it.
Yeah. Oh, that's a big TP. Oh man, what a round. Dude, I tell you, this guy is consistent.
But Sabano comes away with the dub.
What a heads-up teleport from
That's a nice try from Nat. Well, let's see if 3 is enough.
Right onto the box, teleports behind the M80
Omen TP, yeah, it was actually, it looked pretty wild, but it wasn't that bold. Like, it was pretty smart.
And again, M80, they're struggling to find success on these retakes. The counter utility as they're trying to get into the site is lovely, and the crossfires have always been set up exactly as they need to be. You know, it's genuinely, this isn't an All Knights that are just running around with Dante shooting everybody. They're just winning purely off firepower. No, it's these retake situations on A where they have the site where they are outplaying M80.
When
they are
wait, are
outplaying
you
in
guys
doing
you're doing trials now, right? Or like this week? Okay.
And that is
Yeah,
a
it's been
difficult
for like
half to walk away from. 4, you feel like it's enough
week or
for
2.
M80.
Okay.
Here,
Which
though,
is
this
quite
gonna feel a
like
little bit
one thing
scary
that I thought
walking
was funny
into
was
this
that
second half,
so
and we
today
know
my
All Knights
my
are pretty
thing
inventive when
leaked
it comes to
right
their defense.
before the announcement.
We know they like
Yeah.
to
But
push up, we know they
because
like to
Chris
trap.
Elma, he's
Surprise.
Australian, right?
M80
Yeah.
should
And every
have
time he would observe, he'd
so
have
much
like
footage
a second and a
on
half
this
of delay,
team,
which
though,
makes
in
it
terms
really
of
hard
how they
to
like
properly
play these early
observe
rounds. It was
games.
really
Yeah,
showcased
yeah.
every time we
So
saw
I've just
8K
been
go to
in
Hayden.
the
And it makes
in the
me
coach
wonder
slot, like
if it
streaming
was half the
and
reason
recording the
M80 went
games,
to
and
ban
so
okay,
far
yeah.
against
nobody
them in
cared
the
enough to
first
like
place.
leak it.
But of
Oh,
course, they're a
on your
fine
main
banning
account?
team.
Yes, bro.
Damn, bro, you're one of them. That's crazy. Didn't even get a new
that's
account for it.
Best of 5, folks.
No, I want the
have to
skins,
take
you know,
them
for
on
the
this map,
observing.
but it's a
It's
hard
more
game.
enjoyable
Yeah,
for me.
that's how it
But
works.
lost since it made its way back into
Damn,
the map pool.
I respect
They
that
lost
for
to
the
Jet
scene.
Ascension. Not in
5-0.
challenges.
Congonius, thank you for the 16 months. Thank you. Appreciate the prime.
The 5-1 though.
Can I get any leaks from you? How many people are you trialing at the moment? You don't have to say who, but how many?
Finals onto the side swap. This isn't a comp that M80 haven't played against in a match before. They've played against pretty much all of the relevant Haven comps under the sun right now, and have been all this year, including this.
I think I can say that.
Neon.
That should be fine. I think by definition, you can. Like, I mean, there's some interesting players.
That's a lot more than I thought.
I mean, a no-pointed AK have to save or half buy in the previous half, based on the distribution of those round losses and clean some of their.
Gonna get the guy fired on his first day? No, that's a fine question. I roughly know what they can answer.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, someone said I'm gonna get you fired on the first day.
No, but I mean, I think for every team, like
yeah.
But this is the thing, like I understand that people find it super interesting, but if you, you know, don't, you need to do proper research, you know.
Oh, 100%.
One trip broken. Still remaining. Maybe he'll get lucky.
The game's still pretty fresh.
Tinchoff knows though. At least one
people.
player in hell.
Oh, so no way. Is that not the same trip?
With an aftershock or something similar, that is pretty big though. Those trips doing some serious work.
Come on.
I mean, I don't know if Tinchoff should be getting it. Yeah, that's a freebie in my books.
Whoa.
Here comes Dante.
Oi.
From heaven to bam. Nismo's head goes rolling. That is filled. Tinchoff able to find a second here at Adverso.
That was
the
awesome.
Second line of offense to come through. Xander, my God, you've got a job to do, son. Put on those big boy pants and get to work.
Oh, they're gonna run away with it.
Take the day off. No, that's your call, honestly.
I can't.
That was awesome.
This is one of the craziest crossfires in a post I think I've seen in a long time.
I'm not even gonna comment on that right there.
Dude, look at that with the stun across.
The utility there though is just so good. It's simple. Obviously, it's a pistol route, but it's placed
Double
where
pistol,
it needs
yeah.
to be. That fault line with the relay bolt, the slide out, the stun onto default.
Right, that was a really nice retake. This team's insanely good on this map.
Not only does Dante get the first, but the rest of the team, they're able to get in after the fact. That was something that M80 were just
M80's map worries me.
Trying to retake, you know, against those stuns.
When you said that Nismo's like insane on Icebox, right?
I mean,
because he plays. No, he doesn't even play KO on that map, does he?
Yeah, they changed it. Oh no, he does play KO on that map.
On that one he does. Yeah, no, you're right. Because Xander's playing Viper and then Koala's on Omen. No, I remember now.
Because say they win this, they go to the final. They then gotta play Haven and Bind.
Very much a default setup here.
I don't think. I mean, I don't know how their Bind is, but they permaban it.
Almost don't necessarily just want to fight on the side itself.
A bit worried for them.
Play off that trip. No, he says okay. Too many.
Obviously, they got to win this one fast.
Wasn't ready for the angle there, but Dante is on the site, and Koala riddled with bullets through that smoke. Now M80 pull everybody out. No one in.
No way! That's the sickest camera ever. It just saw them all getting out of there.
Look at the top of the map right now.
Yeah, worked pretty well. The callback is awesome.
Consider just rotating off to pick up the other side of the map because they still have this trip.
Dude, the trips are their biggest enemy right now.
He's covered the stinger as well. I mean, if he even just gets one here, that's more than enough. If he lives
no, they really thought that they all rotated out, and this guy's sending it through heaven again.
I'm so much behind.
You're behind? Oh, bro, get on Twitch. Surely it's the same.
Yeah?
Yeah. No, it normally is.
Because it's just that, like, I don't even realize when it's, like, stuttering, if that makes sense. Like, if nothing happens and then suddenly again, I'm like, you're talking about the trips are their biggest enemies, and they're just, like, falling back to lobby for me.
Go Twitch. I think you might find it's right.
Simple things, the small things that All Knights are doing correctly. You know, rotating off A there, but Tinchoff left. He has the trip that he's given the smoke to play with. He repositions himself exactly where he needs to be, recovering the stinger. It's all the little
this guy's probably too good on Neon from what I'm seeing.
And again, the way that they explode back into the site with the Neon, with the stuns to help him when the pressure is on Tinchoff short. And the spike is going down, man. This is so impressive. M80 They have to force into this again. Dante's already pushed up, and he's already got.
Oh boy, they've been smashed on this map. Holy. What?
Like this stuff. Oh, he's just toying with his food, and then he kills him as well. That's crazy.
Oh my god, man. It's so crazy to do this. It's an elimination game. It's an elimination game and he's doing this. Oh boy. This guy is dancing on him.
You know, until we thought better of him, sometimes in
But I still think M80 win this. Gonna ask me that after this map.
Whose pick is this?
This is All Night's pick though. This is like, yeah. Dennis, thank you so much for the 2 gifted, man. Appreciate doing that. Chat. It's more slugs going in. Thank you so much, Dennis. He did 5 earlier today as well, man. Thanks so much for doing that.
This is just destruction. It's just time for the mental reset.
The 720p, yeah, I don't know what's going on, chat. For those people that are new to YouTube stream though, if you want to follow me, that would help a lot. Make the most of the situation.
Quick little plug.
Yeah, quick little plug. You gotta do it sometimes. I heard that's how you grow.
Yeah, I'm the expert on that.
On height-wise.
Yes. Eat your veggies, kids. It's broccoli.
Look to upgrade on any of those weapons just yet. It's going to be tough to get into this seaside, no matter who you are.
Gorilla, get out of here.
Can I directly address someone in your chat?
Yeah, you wanna flame Gorilla? Go for it.
Harry, hear me out, little boy. Next time I see you,
oh boy.
Oh, somebody ban him, chat. Ban him. Kick him.
Wait, you want mod for a bit?
Yes. Kick everybody who disrespects me.
God, nah, this guy, man. He needs nothing.
He's insane.
This guy needs nothing. We gotta nerf this guy.
I mean, it's agent,
it's the agent and him. Yeah. Like they both need nothing, bro. It's insane.
Like a agent, though.
It can't look this good. That he is melting people with the ore. What was his actual score in the end, chat? Wait, you're a stats man. What was the score, man?
Give me a. Do you think I'm a genius?
Yeah, it's all in the brain.
22 and 8.
22 and 8.
Already.
Holy.
350 assists. I mean, it's insane.